There's going to be a lot of talk about the chemistry with you and AD. How was it today at the first practice together?
Well, I think we're all in a learning process. It's like any first day for a new group. So I think as the days get more and more and we get more and more into training camp, the chemistry and the camaraderie for not only myself and AD, but for everyone will get better and better.
A lot of defense today, Frank said. What was your read on that?
That's what it was. It was a lot of defense, and Coach is a defensive-minded guy, and we want to be defensive-minded as well. So that was a lot of the first practice.
Beyond defensive-minded, Frank says he wants your group to be physical. And how do you actually implement that without beating each other up in practice?
I mean, we know how to compete, but also know how to protect each other. But in competition, being physical, without fouling. Because one thing you can't defend is the free throw line. So we stress that a lot, but it was a good start today.
When you collide with Alex, do you have any flashbacks to Jetty?
No, it was a different situation, but no, I didn't have any flashbacks. Just two guys colliding and hitting the floor.
What's been your early impressions of Frank and just how he's trying to manage expectations, getting guys to buy in?
Manage expectations, what do you mean?
Just in terms of setting the culture.
He's the coach, and we have a coaching staff, and they're going to put us in position how they feel the best suits our ball club. It's for him to give us the game plan, and then it's for us to go out there and execute it.
Frank was talking about how much your game and AD's game kind of complements one another. Is that chemistry pretty easy to build, or is there a lot more you want to do with that?
You want to continue to learn every day. As much as I've watched AD over the years and know about his game, you really don't know how much more that you want to continue to build until you get on the floor with one another. So, him and Doe probably has the most chemistry out of anybody because they played together in New Orleans. They played multiple games. They played in playoff series before. So, AD and Doe probably has the most chemistry. I have a lot of chemistry with the guys I was with here last year because we played together. So when we all, as the practice go on and we get there on the floor, we start to learn each other even more and more. So it's going to be all dynamic for all of us.
Is Rondo someone that can be helpful for you as you learn exactly how you and AD work together?
Rondo's always helpful for me, just because of his basketball IQ, what he brings to the game. We kind of bounce things off each other all the time, trying to be two quarterbacks on the floor at the same time, or when one guy's in, the other guy's out. We try to see from the sideline and be like a defensive, offensive coordinator for one another. So that's always there, no matter what.
Lebrone, yesterday we were talking a little bit about Team USA, and you and Steph and Clay and Anthony and Dame, Harden, all of you expressed some interest in playing. If you all played, would that mean a return to dominance for the Americans?
No, it doesn't, because you still have to go out there and work and play the game. But it does strengthen our team, and it does give us a very good team going into the Worlds if we were to all to do that.
Both Kobe and Pop basically said that era is over because the rest of the world's better. You agree with that?
The rest of the world is better, but we continue to get better as well as Americans.
LeBron, based on your own experience, how do you see the dynamic being different when you have a big two as opposed to a big three?
I don't know. At the end of the day, you want to have a good team, a great team. Obviously, you need great players out on the floor to be able to exploit defenses and be able to, take and make big shots when the game calls for it. But in order to win in this league, you have to have a great team. And I think that's our only mindset. Obviously, it starts and ends with me and AD and how we approach the game, both on and off the floor, will trickle to everybody else. But we need everyone out on the floor to buy into what Coach Vogel and the coaching staff want us to do, and then it's up to us to lead that and second command that as well. All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.